Hey guys, it's Carmen, and today I'm going to be doing how to care for betta fish properly, or how to properly care for betta fish. However you would like to word it, that is what I'm doing. And this is a collab with Gold Chemicals, I think that's how you say it. But yeah, I'm just doing a collab with Gold Chemical, and let's just get started into this video. So the tank size for a betta needs to be, now a lot of people are going to disagree with me. It needs to be at least 2 gallons. I know some people are going to say it has to be 2.5 gallons, but I think 2 gallons is the minimum size. Now all of my tanks are 2 gallons. I just have one tank that is less than 2 gallons, and it does hold my guppy fry, but I am planning on putting them with my other guppy fry in a 4.5 gallon tank. Very, very soon. Once I clean their tank, then they're going in there, most likely. So yeah, the minimum size is 2 gallons. Now, I would say 1 gallon is okay if it's a hospital tank, or if it's just a quarantine tank. So yeah, 1 gallon is okay if it's a hospital tank or a quarantine tank, as long as it's not a forever permanent home. The next thing are plants. Now, betta's fins can get caught into tough plastic plants, I guess you could call it. Well, they are plastic plants. So, I don't think I have any plants that are... This is the only plant that I really have that's plastic, and sorry if you hear dogs barking in the background. I have no clue why they're barking. No one's here. Anyways, so this is the only plastic plant that I have that's just a little rough. It's not even that rough. And this one would not be that good for a betta because their fins can get caught in it and get ripped from it. But soft plants, like these ones, are really nice for bettas, and they're plastic. So as long as it's a very soft plastic and it won't I don't know, just put it into some pantyhose, and then if it gets caught, then it's not good for bettas, and if it does, then if it does not get caught, then it is good for bettas, and if it does, then it's not good for bettas. Now all of my plastics are very soft. Even this one, it looks very spiky, but it's okay for bettas, I guess. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's okay. Now silk plants are the best kind for bettas. But I can't really show you the one that I have because it is in one of the tanks right now. And the next thing is to not put bettas together. Now, male bettas will fight to the death. Females, now you can have female sororities, but it has to be in at least a 10-gallon tank, and there has to be at least 3 females in there. Pretty much at all times. So, females are less aggressive than males. Now, I'm not saying all males are aggressive. I'm just saying most likely females are less aggressive than males. So, females also can go in community tanks with guppies and those kind of fish, or that kind of fish. But just make sure you acclimate them first, just to make sure that they're not going to try to bite them through the cups. And if they do, then that's not really a good, environment for them to be in, I guess you could call it. then they should be alone. The next thing is their food. So you want to stay away from foods that have any kind of meal in them, like fish meal, shrimp meal. Now this food is really good for them. It's omega-1. I don't think it's gonna focus. But it's omega-1 beta buffet pellets, and you can get this for like $3 at Walmart. I think you can get it at Walmart. Pet Supplies Plus, PetSmart, Petco, anywhere. Pretty much you can get this, and it's really good. And you're probably not going to be able to see this, the ingredients. So I don't think that's going to focus. Yeah, it's not going to focus. But it does not have any fish meal or shrimp meal. It doesn't have any kind of meal in it, which is awesome. Now, this kind of food, it's just called Tetra Beta. It does have shrimp meal in it, but it's not one of the first. Yeah, okay. So it's not one of the first 5 ingredients. Then again, you're probably not going to be able to see that because my camera sucks at focusing. So this is a okay food, but the only problem with this is that the pellets are very large, so you'd have to crush them up. So yeah. And now my last food thing I have is this Betamin. Now this is not good for your betas. The first ingredient is fish meal, and then it also has shrimp meal, oatmeal, and it's just not good. Soybean meal, algae meal. It's just not good. It has too many meals in it. Now this is more meant for like a treat because it is color enhancing. So it is more meant for a treat than an actual beta's diet, like regular food, whatever. So yeah, only feed this as a treat. So beta fish can eat treats, like the Betamin could be fed as a treat. And the other thing that beta fish really like are frozen or freeze-dried bloodworms. Now, I personally don't have any, but the only problem with that is you don't want to feed it to them too often because it can cause bloating. So yeah, only feed it to them as a treat, like once a week or something like that. And now, beta fish are carnivores, so they need protein. So you want to find a food that has really good protein in it. Now this one is a really good food. Like I said before, its protein is 42%, which is okay. So yeah, and then this one's protein is I'm not even sure if I can find it. I can't even find that one. Let's see if this one's the same way, if I can't find it. This one's protein is 48%, which is pretty good as well. Like I said, treats are good for them, but you don't want to feed too often because it can cause bloating. And let me see if I can actually... Oh, this one's protein is 43%. So, pretty good. And now, heaters and filters. Okay. So, people say that betas have to have a filter, or I mean a heater, but I don't agree with that. It pretty much depends on where you live and how hot it gets and everything. Now, personally, I don't have any filters because my room gets really hot and I have an air conditioner, so I can kind of balance out how warm it has to be. And now filters, betas don't have to have a filter. I think only 3 of my betas have filters. And all my other betas are fine. They don't need a filter as long as you clean their tank. Then it's okay. The temperature of your beta's tank needs to stay around 72 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Because they are like warm water fish, I guess you could call it. I honestly don't know what it's called. But they do need warm temperatures just to keep them active and everything. The warmer is, the more active they are, I've noticed. And if you don't have a filter, I really suggest getting a marble moss ball, because it actually can collect debris and all the nasty stuff in the tank. And I have 3 marble moss balls in 3 of my tanks, or 1 in 3 of my tanks, whatever. And I have noticed that it does collect a lot of the debris, because when you clean out your beta's tank, you need to rinse off your marble moss ball as well. And when you rinse it off, you don't want to use tap water. You want to use the old tank water, just because marble moss balls can die from the chlorine just as well as fish, so they do need the dechlorinated water, or they can die. Now, I've already said this, but you need to clean your beta's tank at least once a week. That's if it's like a smaller tank, like 2 gallons up to about 3 gallons. But if it's any higher, you could maybe clean it like once every 2 weeks. It pretty much depends on your beta and how much it, goes to the bathroom and everything. So pretty much clean it once it starts looking a little dirty. Now, I also have said this before, you need water conditioner for your beta. This is the water conditioner I use, and it does not have to be beta water conditioner. It does not have to be beta water conditioner. Beta water conditioner and community tank water conditioner is exactly the same. Well, okay, beta water conditioner might have a little bit more stuff for fin growth, but this one works just as well. It is it's the AquaSafe Plus, and it works in seconds. And I really like this kind. It works really well, and I've been using that kind for a while now. And now, aquarium salt. This is optional, but if your beta fins are ripped or anything like that, like inflated gills, or inflamed gills, sorry, my bad, inflamed gills or anything like that, aquarium salt works like a charm. Now, this is the kind I get. It's just jungle aquarium salt. And I get mine from Walmart. It's about $2. And you can get, I think it's the API brand for like $5 at PetSmart, which that works just as well. Now the thing to remember when you are using aquarium salt, you don't want to have any live plants in your tank. Marble moss balls are fine with aquarium salt. People actually say it helps the marble moss ball grow and like not die and everything. But you don't want to have live plants because aquarium salt can kill live plants. And if you're wondering, I do have notes. Just in case I forget anything. Now I do follow all these rules and everything. I have notes just in case I don't forget anything for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Now I think I'm going to be posting every Tuesday and Saturday. I don't know, but I think I'm going to be doing that. Tell me what you think down below. So thank you guys for watching. Bye! Also subscribe to Gold Chemicals.
But now what's to stop?